Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel Tutor Things. Today in this video we are going to see switch statements like in C Sharp how to write switch statements. As we know in other programming languages we have switch, the similar kind of thing will also present in C Sharp. We generally use switch statements to select one of many code blocks to be executed for particular expression we need some kind of blocks to be executed, and for some other expression some kind of blocks to be executed. At that time if one expression may contain different kind of results, then we can use this particular syntax, that is a switch expression. So this is also a conditional conditional statement kind of thing. Switch statement, switch expression is evaluated once. No need to do every time to evaluate that expression. It will be evaluated only once. So based upon the result it will go to any case. The value of expression is compared with the values of case. Here you can see the syntax will be like this: switch expression, and you will have curly braces. In that curly braces you will have different cases. Each case will have a break condition, and next we'll have a case y break. Some piece of code will be there, after that we have to give break. So after all the cases we have some default a default case also will be there, so that is not a case but a default block. So we call it as, so some block of code will be written in that default. So if any of the expression will satisfy this default block will got executed. So default block will also be have a break thing. This is how it works, the value of expression is compared and the values of each case. If any one of this satisfied, there is a find a match, the associate block of code is executed. So the break and the default keywords will be described later in this chapter, because what is the meaning of that you should understand before using that, right? So we'll see. So example, here we have given some example to understand this switch case. See, here we have a weekdays number to be calculated by the weekday name. So here you'll have an integer day is equal to 4 we are passing here for this switch statement. So it will check for a match. If that match is got matched, then it will execute that particular case only. Here 4 block will got executed, that is Thursday. It will print and then break that, so that it will not go into any other case. So it will directly break and come out of this switch case. So output will be Thursday as it is day 4. If you give any other number, like whatever the cases here that will match, if you give 1 likewise, then it will throw you answer as result as Monday. So based upon that condition it will give. Here you can see there are 7 cases. For example, if you give other than the kind of thing, whatever the cases which we have, the nothing will match. Let's see what will happen. Here you can see there is no default kind of thing also. So see, it's taking so much of time to execute and not giving any results, because it is not having any match actually. So for this purpose, to avoid such kind of things, we go for a default kind of block. So if we give default block there, so see the block, this will be not a case but default colon, and you have to print like, I want to print like invalid input, likewise some text if it is other than the value which have a match. So invalid input I want to give the text. So see, whenever I run by giving an 8 value, there is no case. So then you can see this invalid input as a console output. So the syntax will be like this. For the switch case, the expression will be there in curly braces case. The matching expression will be there and colon, and there your block of code will be written, that may be console or any other operations. You can write lines of codes you want, and a break you have to write, so that it will break that loop. So likewise, so this break keyword, let's understand what this break keyword actually do. So whenever your keyword break is there, it breaks out the switch loop, switch block actually. It stop the execution of more codes and case conditions inside the block. If your first condition is satisfied, then no need to check for other cases, right? So that will break the switch loop. So whenever the case is satisfied, it will go to into the particular case, then it will break that. That will stop you to execute other cases, like or test other cases, because one case is satisfied, then there is no point in checking for other conditions. So that's why we use this break actually. So this is a keyword in C sharp so that it will break the switch loop. So it will stop the execution of more code and case condition inside the loop. When a match is found, the job is done. It's time for a break. No need to go for more testing, such kind. A break can save a lot of execution time because it ignores the statements of all the rest of the code in the switch block. We have to use break statement for avoiding such time consumption. So default keyword, as we told you now, if keyword is optional, you specify some code to run if there is no case. This is optional, no need to be have a default case actually. Here without default we have seen, right, it will take so much of time and not giving any output. If there is a default, if you exceed the any expression which is not having a particular match, then it will execute the default condition, which is an invalid input, as I have written now. So here you can see from 6 7 cases are there, but we are giving input as 4. So it will not having in here in this case, so it will go to default and click look forward for to the weekend. So like this it will give the output. If there is no such matching condition, it will go for default, and if the default satisfied, then it will break. So this is all about switch condition. Here you will have the exercises. You can practice these exercises and submit your answer. Let me know your answer is correct or not in the comment section. Just try this example with different cases based upon some conditions. So like this you can use this switch condition. So you can see looking forward to the weekend is the answer for this case. If you give 6, then it will check the first condition. Here it will satisfying, then break the condition. It will not go to case 7 or default kind of things. Here only the break will happen so that it will break the loop, break the switch condition. Here today is the Saturday is the result for this case. So this is all for this video, switch case in C sharp we have seen now. Hope you have enjoyed this video and you have understood the switch case, like how it is in other programming languages. Similar to that, we'll have that in the C sharp also. So that's all for this video. If you like this video, give a big thumbs up below and share this videos to our friends who are at learning stage of C sharp kind of things, as we have completed so many parts before this video related to C sharp concepts, like how we have to do typecasting, you have to give input or take output, and string operations and manipulations and operators. All these things we have seen so far. In the upcoming videos, we'll see while loop, for each loop, break and continue, difference between those two things, arrays, and all these things we are going to cover. So subscribe to my channel for many more videos like this, and go to my channel and check out the other playlist. We have done HTML, CSS and SQL kind of things, so that will help you to get the things better. So thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, share, comment.